Well, welcome back to another video. My name is Stitch, and this video I'm going to be covering Ultron, because we have Ultron out in Marvel Rivals. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I've played a few games with him, and I don't know. You know, I am a casual player compared to a lot of other players. But I do play this game pretty frequently, and I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really feel like he does all that much. Either way, let's do an ability breakdown. I'm gonna hit hold F1 so that you guys can see it. Our right click is Encephalo Ray. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I'm not sure if that's actually how you pronounce it, and it's Unleash a Burning Energy Beam. So that's your primary fire. That is your left click. So that's how it works. You just hold down, or actually I think you can just click, yeah. And it's like a little beam, and then it has like a little burst at the end of it. It's not anything too special, but it's a fair amount of damage if you can actually like track players and stuff like that. It's not terrible. Then we'll go to his E, which is Imperative Patch. Command a giant drone to follow an ally, constantly healing allies within its radius, with more healing for the designated ally. So, I put it on this guy here in the middle, right? So as you can see, both of these guys are getting healed, right? Both guys are getting healed. But you can see that he's getting healed a little bit more than he is. It's kind of hard to tell, but I mean, he was at the bottom of his health. Either way, they both get healed. Now, there's a few caveats with this ability, and I do really not enjoy it, like I was showing it earlier. So, it does have a range on it. You can only be a certain distance away from it. I think it's about 40 meters. So I'm gonna... But it is also LOS, and there it is. So I just flew away from it. So that's kind of frustrating. Because it's line of sight as well, I'm gonna put it on him, right? And I'm gonna come over here. I can no longer see him, but you can see him through the wall, obviously. And eventually, it'll just leave him. It does stay on him for a little bit, but to my knowledge, it also stops healing the moment I lose LOS. So I'm gonna let that dude die, and I'm gonna put it on the guy that's getting shot at. Just let him res. Okay, so they do continue to get healed once I break line of sight, but it means that I have to get back into line of sight for it to even continue to heal. This is something that confused a lot of people, but from my personal experience of playing the character for a couple of games, and I am going to try and get a game out of this after I go through all the talking here, but I'm going to put this drone on him, okay? And when you hit your right click, which is Imperative Wall, summon drones to grant bonus health to allies within range, centered on himself and ally marked by Imperative Patch. So, what that means is I'm all the way over here. Let's say I had a teammate like right beside me, like right, not there, but like here, right? If he's within my range, I'm going to have like a little AoE bubble around me, and I'm going to pop this. It'll apply a shield to me and that person that's beside me, but also these two guys right on that, or any of the people that are within this drone radius, the little ring right here that you can see. It's not too bad, like if you're, because right now, at the very least, there are a lot of people that are flying. You got Iron Man, Storm, because of the Jeff team up, so on and so on and so on. So, it kind of works out if you're flying with another person. You can't really see the AoE bubble that comes off of Ultron when he pops it. I don't have infinite abilities on it, I don't feel like turning it on. But when I do pop it, there's like a little bubble that goes around me, and it does apply a shield to only the people that are around me. And myself, of course. His last main ability before his ult is Dynamic Flight. Fly quickly in the direction of movement, and then enter an accelerated state. So it's as simple as this. You get a little dash, and then you just have a basic movement speed boost. I'm going to let these guys get a little bit low. I'm going to pop ult. So ult does heal, and it heals for quite a lot. So, in my personal opinion as well, Ultron should almost never have his ult be used for damage, unless you're just going for full-on AoE everything. So if you're going to heal your teammates but also do a little bit of damage, say there's an ally right where my cursor is looking beside that guy, I could pop ult and I could be healing and damaging at the same time. Now, I will say the damage is not fantastic. These guys are squishy, so you really can't tell. So you see this big guy right here, right? If I pop ult, it's an okay amount of damage. You know, you get 3 full bursts on it, and you might kill him. But you have to realize, this dude's not getting healed by his teammates. He's not getting damaged by anybody else either. So it's kind of like, you know. I will say, I have popped this ultimate against a Venom. Didn't kill him. It didn't kill him. So, final thing. We'll let this big guy die. I'm gonna pop ult. We'll let him get a little bit damaged. And if you use your team up with Iron Man, you can see that it has a penetration as well as heal and damage. So it's a pretty versatile ability, but it does require you to have an Iron Man. All in all, it's probably the best part of this character's kit, and that means you have to have the Iron Man player on your team.
You know, you couldn't do this without me.
You have to have an Iron Man on your team, so is it really all that good? No, because some people aren't going to play Iron Man for you. And that's just something you have to live with. Now, I will say too, I think if you were to make Ultron maybe better, and I don't even think this is a great idea, is a headshot. But his damage is already decent. Because, like, truthfully, Ultron is kind of a aerial control kind of character. You've seen enemy Iron Man and enemy Storm. It's not a bad ability to, like, have. But here's, like, the best example. See, you can kind of see the AoE is not very big, so you're not going to do the most amount of damage. And it was the final burst where I killed that dude. But as for abilities, that does happen to be it. I'm not going to go through any abilities for, like, the new team-ups and stuff for the other characters, because I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of that. And, yeah, I'm going to try and get into a game and play some Ultron. I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, hopefully I can get a win, but I've played a couple of games where I have really good, like, healing numbers as Ultron, and I still lose. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in the game.
One eternity later.
Not judging.
Oh my god, I finally got him. Wow. Wow. That dude wanted Ultron so bad. Wow. Well, too bad, buddy. I'm trying to make a video. Well, hopefully I can get a decent game out of this one. I'm not a huge fan of Krakoa, though. So, I've never been down here. What is this? Damn! Cool. I feel like he should have, like, two firing modes.
4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
I just think that would be kind of cool.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Kind of like Hawkeye or something.
Systems restored. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Help! I'm hurt. Thanks. The mission area is yours.
Another senseless.
Great start. We're doing great. We're doing wonderful.
Maximum pulse!
Haha, I have infinite range. Go away. Where's my team? I will say though, farming ult on this character, not very hard to do.
Maximum pulse!
Cool.
Extermination!
I will say his ult is actually good. It can come in clutch. It really can. I love getting stuck having to reload and all that. It's very fun, it's very cool. I'm wondering if I have more healing than our supports. Because how are we struggling so much? Oh, that's right, because we have a dude that's 1 in 3.
I am ready to put on a show.
It doesn't look like it's gonna be a good game. And you guys just keep dying to the Iron Man. Y'all can fucking have it. I know this Iron Man thinks I'm pretty, but like, leave me alone, dude. We're also not playing like a team at all. Now, I want to say, like, for the people that are in the comments being like, well, you're not playing him correctly. Trust me, I know. It's been less than
I was built in humanity's image.
2 hours since I started playing.
It.
But, like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel like he's good.
30 seconds before you
And
attack.
I think that's
Get ready.
just the general consensus. Like, even streamers who got early access, they were even saying they don't know what's with this character, like how he's gonna be good or bad or what. It kind of feels like a Widow situation, you know, Black Widow,
The battle starts
where it's
in
like,
5,
oh, this character's super
4,
cool, and then you start
3,
playing her and it's like,
2,
you know, she's kind of
1.
ass.
For the
So,
survival of worlds,
I don't know, we'll
not
see.
for personal glory.
I'm just gonna hit my shimmy.
I am wounded. Who will help? The mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh my god, I got a kill with his ult? That's my third kill. Let's go. Third kill with this character on his ult. And you know, like, I did a Human Torch video. And that Human Torch video, just because I'm not a flying character player, I was like, you know what, he's okay. He felt like decently strong at the time. Then we kind of learned he wasn't actually all that good. And then they buffed him, and so he's a little bit better now. And I'm just kind of like, you know...
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
That was just kind of dumb, but whatever.
Maximum pulse!
Go, my children. Extermination! Extermination!
Thanks so much. It's the grand finale. The area is almost yours.
The moon haunts you!
Now your arm is as your mind. Friends, gather around. I like the color. Wait, you'll have to keep fighting until we have winner.
You're a pussy. You're a big bitch.
Thanks so much.
Like, how am I doing here? I've got 13k healing on this character. Is that good though?
Biological life is obsolete.
Because, like, to me, right? On a normal standpoint, 13k healing for, like, Luna or
30 seconds before you attack.
Dagger
Get ready.
or even Mantis at this point in the game? Sure, yeah, that's great. But personally, like, Ultron, it just doesn't feel like he has any impact at all. I don't feel like I have impact. I mean, I have 6k damage, 5.6 at least, but like almost 6k damage, and I don't feel like I've done anything. And I bet you the Mantis has only a little bit more or the same amount of damage as me.
All you need to do is capture the mission
Same with the
area.
Luna.
Got it?
So, like,
Such a fertile land, just
I don't know.
waiting to be
I don't know.
technoformed.
Granted, my team, we're scraping by. Like,
See them? Right there.
This is my unnatural selection.
Energy flows stronger. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I thought I was eaten. That's comical.
The mission area is yours.
I got you, team. I also just feel like this character doesn't have a lot of, like, control.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Now, I will say too, obviously, new character, everybody's doing the same thing. You know, this is the day that he came out, right? Everybody is aiming at him. Everyone's like, kill the Ultron, kill the Ultron. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm a target.
Help, friend. Double KO.
Bitches. That's hilarious. Get fucked. I got ace. Oh my god. I have been talking shit this whole time. I do not deserve ace.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I do not deserve ace. No. 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 Ugh. I don't deserve it. How much healing do I have? I have less than the Mantis. But this is my point exactly, right? Like, her and I were very close in damage. And I felt like I did nothing. And Mantis is primarily like a DPS support. Well, that's going to be it for Marvel Rivals and the reveal of Ultron. Personally, I still think he's just kind of meh. But, who knows, we could end up seeing him be viable in the future. Maybe he gets a buff within the next week, or a couple days, or an ability change, or something else. I'm not sure. But if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.